Hello, wonderful people. Welcome to the August edition of Real Time Talk with Lars. I am thrilled to be hosting you for the next 30 minutes. Thank you for tuning in and for all your likes and comments. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe or invite a friend to join us. I am your devoted host, Omolareni. All right, so let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about sex and intimacy in marriage. Sounds like a juicy topic, right? I mean, who doesn't love a good dose of love, desire, and commitment in their relationship? Sex isn't just about getting physical. Yeah, it's a way of expressing love and strengthening that emotion now bond with your partner. Plus, it's good for your health. Yeah, the doctor says so. Like seriously, it can improve your your heart health, boost your immune system and help you chill out. And let's not forget that it can also amp up your overall satisfaction in your marriage. Now, intimacy is a whole other ball game. It's not just about sex. It's about sharing your thoughts, feelings, and experiences with your partner. Whether holding hands together, having deep conversation, or going on crazy adventures together. Intimacy is all about that emotional and physical connection that keeps the spark flying. Someone might have asked this question of what is the role of sex in marriage? Not even this day that there's so much information out there, so you might be wondering that's not a big deal. But hey, wait there, like seriously. Sex is often seen as a barometer of a marriage's health. It serves as a means of expressing love, desire, and commitment, reinforcing the unique bond between spouses. Regular sexual activities bring numerous benefits. Yes, I know you know all that. I know. I know you know all this and even more. Like, it brings about emotional connections. Sex strengthens the emotional bond between partners, creating feelings of closeness, affection, and security. Physical health, sexual activity is linked to various health benefits, such as such as it gives a better immune function and reduced stress level. Doctors often highlight these advantages, emphasizing on how regular sex can contribute to overall health for both partners. Yes, times without number, I've heard doctors talk about this. Also, relationship satisfaction. Sex, a satisfying sexual relationship, enhance overall marital satisfaction, contributing to a more fulfilling partnership. When one partner isn't getting enough sex, trust me, it can lead to irritability and anxiety. You might wonder why your partner acts a certain way, but a closer look often reveals that, a lack of sex is the culprit. Insufficient sex can cause unnecessary frustration, especially when it's with the same partner who contributes to the issue. You will now be wondering that what is happening. But by the time you find out, it's sex that actually generates all those issues. Sex also improved communication. Discussing your sexual needs and preference can greatly enhance communication within the marriage. When partners openly talk about their desire and expectation, it fosters honesty, and which makes it a lot better, which are essential for healthy marriage. When you have this conversation with your partner, it makes your partners want to feel loved and appreciated, understand, and it will resolve the issue of resentment and all that. You feel safe to build a better relationship and a deeper emotional connection. Strengthen your bond. Despite sex, all this sexual impotence and all that, sexual issues are common in marriage. These problems can stem from various sources, including physical, emotional, and psychological factors. But let's be real here. Keeping the flames alive in your marriage isn't always easy, I tell you. Many issues can interfere with your intimacy, from stress and fatigue to fatigue of health problem, mismatched sexual desire, poor communication, unresolved conflicts can all take a toll on your sex life. Marriage often suffers due to various interconnected issues, including problems related to sex and intimacy. Sexual intimacy is a cornerstone of many relationships, in providing a way to connect emotionally and physically. When issues arises in this area, whether due to lack of communication or mismatched desire or unmet needs, they can create tension and distance between partners. Intimacy issues are often linked with other marital problems, such as unresolved conflict, of course, feelings of neglect. For example, if one partner feels sexually rejected or unfulfilled, it can lead to resentment or emotional disconnection, which can affect other aspects of the relationship. Over time, unresolved issue can snowball, leading to more significant problems like loss of trust or even the breakdown of the marriage. Addressing sexual and intimacy issue isn't just about improving the physical aspect of the relationship. It's about recognizing and tackling the underlying emotional and psychological factor that contribute to healthy marriage. By working on this issue, couple can often improve other areas of their relationship, leading to a stronger and more resilient partnership, bond, and all that. Now, let's explore some of the problems that can cause a partner to lose interest in intimacy with their spouse or their partner. Number one, financial problem. Financial issues are a major source of stress in many marriages, and they can directly impact a couple's sex life. When couples face financial difficulties such as job loss, debt, or different spending habits, anxiety and tension can frustrate that relationship and kill the sex life. Disagreements about financial priorities often lead to arguments and breakdown in communication. These conflicts create emotional distance, making it difficult for partners to feel connected or affectionate. This strain can reduce the desire for intimacy, as stress and unresolved anger often diminish sexual interest. Moreover, financial stress can lead to feeling of inadequacy or insecurity, especially if one partner feels they are not contributing enough or are unable to meet financial obligation. These feelings can erode self-esteem and create barriers to sexual intimacy. Over time, if financial issues and the resolving stress aren't addressed, they can lead to not lead to worsening intimacy and overall strain on the marriage, making it even more difficult to resolve both financial and relational problems. In essence, financial problems don't just affect your bank accounts, like you think, okay, your balances is coming down. No, they can deeply impact the emotional and physical connection between partners, leading to a decline in sexual activity and overall marital satisfaction. You have financial issue and you think I should up my game in my sexual life. No, it's not done. It won't work that way. Also, difference in values and goals. Difference in values and goals can also be a significant source of conflict and tension in a relationship. Values are the core beliefs and principles that guide how individuals live their lives, while goals are the specific objective and ambition that you strive to achieve. When partners have different values or pursue different goals, misunderstanding, disagreements, and a sense of disconnect can arise when they are not sitting themselves down to tell, oh, this is my goal, this is my aspiration. For instance, if one partner value career success and focus on professional goals, while the other prioritize family times and raising children, These different priorities can create conflict. The partner who values career advancement may feel frustrated or unsupported, while the other one may feel neglected or that their priority are being overlooked. Which one is not important? Your career, raising family, both are important. This difference can manifest in various aspects of life. Lifestyle choices, parenting, religion, and even where we live sometimes. Over time, these values and goal disparity can create a rift in relationship. Such partners may feel their needs and aspirations are not being respected or fulfilled, which leads to decrease in intimacy and a sense of growing apart if not addressed. This issue can undermine the relationship foundation, making it difficult to maintain a strong and healthy marriage, strong and healthy partnership. However, difference in value and goals don't have to be destructive, honestly. When couples understand each other's perspective, they can find a way or find ways to compromise and align their goal in a way that respect both partners' value. This process can actually strengthen the marriage, strengthen the relationship by, giving each other mutual respect and collaboration, helping the couple to grow together rather than falling apart, rather than being apart. Another one is unresolved conflicts and lack of emotional support. When you have this feeling of unsupported or unappreciated by your partner, it can lead to feelings of isolation and unhappiness. When one partner feels that their efforts or contributions are not recognized, it can cause emotional withdrawal and create a barrier to intimacy, a big barrier to intimacy, not even go to sex yet. And when intimacy is damaged, what is sex? Stress and external pressure can also be a challenge, such as stress from work, family, or other responsibility can take a toll on your marriage, especially if partners don't effectively support each other. Stress can drain energy and reduce the desire for intimacy, making it harder to even maintain a healthy sexual relationship. We have to support each other. Incompatibility. Over time, some couples may realize that they are fundamentally incompatible, maybe in terms of lifestyle, interest, or personality. This can lead to emotional distance and decline in intimacy, making it even more difficult to have a fulfilling relationship. I also put this as poor work-life balance. When work or other commitments take precedence over your relationship, it can cause neglect and feeling of abandonment. This imbalance can create a sense of disconnection, reducing the desire for intimacy, not even talking about sex yet. Then this one is very sensitive for me: health issues. Chronic illness and mental health problem can strain a marriage, requiring significant adjustment and support. Health challenge can impact sexual desire and performance, making it difficult to maintain a healthy, intimate relationship. Someone that is dealing with health issue, you expect such person to be up their game in sex or intimacy? Nah. Even raising children can be it can be both rewarding and challenging at the same time. It can put a stress on you, on your marriage. Parental demand can leave one feeling so overwhelmed, and you have a decline in sexual activities. Mostly this affects women most of the time. Sexual issues. Problem with sexual desires, performance, or satisfaction can create frustration and, of course, distance between partners. Oftentimes, it can link to emotional or, psychological problem, if you refuse to address this issue. It can also lead to loss of lots of romance, lots of romance rather. Over time, couples may fall into routine and neglect the romantic aspect of their relationship. This will lead to loss of passion and excitement. You have to find a way of rekindling your romance, oftentimes to restore the spark in your marriage or relationship, to overcome all those problems and challenges, to maintain a healthy sexual and intimate relationship in marriage. Honestly, couples have to take several proactive measures. Several. One, prioritize intimacy. Make time for intimacy, scheduling regular date night, planning romantic getaway, and setting aside time for physical closeness. When men marries you, when people got married, they most of the time they forget about date night. You also have to reduce your stress. Don't overwhelm yourself with work. Find a way to reduce your work balance, and make your life balance with your work. You can also get medical advice, consult health care professional, or even those who go those who treat sexual, those who give sexual therapy. Yes, when you have mental health disorder, of course it's number one to make you lose interest in sex and intimacy. But when couple goes for therapy, sex therapy, it improves your communication, it resolves the issue, it develops strategy for enhancing intimacy. The world is so digital now that on your phone you can type and you get therapy without even you going through somebody third party who you might not want them to know what is happening or going on with you. Rebuilding trust after trust has been breached requires time. It requires patience. Oftentimes it requires professional help. When trust is broken, it is essential. Trust, when it's broken, does not just affect you physically, even emotionally, it wrecks you. If you don't want to trust that your partner again, how do you start all over again and getting intimate with such person? You also have to recognize and respect each other's differences in sexual desire and find compromise that satisfy both partners. Let's educate ourselves by reading books, attend workshop, and so many other. For many men, sex isn't always tied to emotions. Don't get me wrong. What I mean is that a man might be upset, or might hurt a woman or upset a woman feelings in the morning, but still want to have sex or make love later that day, whether it's in the afternoon or at night, and feel completely satisfied. However, men often forget that women aren't wired the same way. A woman needs to process and move past that hurt before she can fully connect with you, both body and soul, to truly enjoy the moment. Let's acknowledge this and make it count. You can't expect a deep connection from your woman if you are not taking responsibility for her well-being. It doesn't work that way. A responsible man cares for his woman and ensures every and at least most aspect of her needs is met. Ladies, please don't get me wrong here too. Don't use sex as a weapon. It's not right. Instead, follow God's guidance on this. I understand that many of us women can go years without sex. Yes, especially when they no longer feel emotionally connected to their partner. However, it's a different story for men. Men can struggle for weeks or months. Without sex. Certainly, there has to be reason your husband is facing health issue. Don't be that reason why that man will face health issue. Let's always find a common ground and make things work. We are not perfect. I am not perfect as well. But please always discuss what works better for you and your partner, and find yourself on the same page. Please, men, women, be patient with each other while you walk through the process of reaching same height in your sexual life. You just have to find balance. Check out with that woman, check out with that man. What is happening to that man? Is he having challenges? What is happening to that woman? Is it health issue? Some women after childbirth, they just lost interest in sex. Have you, the man, the partner, have you taken your time to understand that this woman actually needs help in this area? Or you just decide to neglect it and just stamp her and nail her to the wall that, oh no, she doesn't want to give into sex and all that. No, there's so many things that goes on. The way we process things differs. The way the man processes things differs from the way the woman processes things. For a woman to enjoy sex, all their emotions, all their body, all their souls has to be involved. For men, it's not always like that. At least for most men, it's not always like that. So you can see we have to find a common ground. We don't want to be each other's reason why we'll have health issue. But when we understand this and be patient with each other, if a partner is going through a challenge, if a partner maybe lost of job, maybe the man was providing before and couldn't provide again, it's affecting the man's sexual life. Please, as a woman, take it easy with such man. Men too, you to find a way. Women's love language is money. Care for me. If you are not caring for that woman, if you are not taking good care of that woman, you will always want 100% satisfaction in sex. It's not about trade by barter thing. No, it's not that sex is being exchanged for a gift, or or a gift is being exchanged as a means of paying with kind or whatever. No, it's a different ball game. You see, you just have to find a common ground. You just have to know what works for you, know what works for your partner, know what works for each other. Be patient with each other. Don't just castigate that woman. Don't just castigate that man. He's not good. He's not good. Some men over the time, with as they grow older, their libido might decrease. For some women, their libido might decrease as well. And if they find themselves with a partner that's why their own libido has dropped, the partner's own has increased, then there's going to be a problem. What happened? You discuss it. We have problem, we have issues, we have this, we didn't resolve it, we sweep it under the carpet, and you expect the sex life to be fantastic. Hell no. It cannot be sex. It cannot be 100%. In fact, if a woman, or okay, don't let me say woman now, but you know what? I have to say woman, because I think the women are mostly at the receiving end. A woman is hot, or she's carrying so much, she's thinking about this, she's thinking about that, she's doing this, she's doing that, and yet you are not even there to support her mentally. You can't expect 100% from such woman. Please. So please and please, sex and intimacy, it's very important in our relationship, in our marriage. But we just have to work and find balance. Work and find balance with all this. It is very important. Look at it. What can make that man to stop being that energized man on the feed? When I say on the feed, in the other room. Could it be this? Is it thinking? Is it depressed? Is it that? Is it this? Check it out. If you love somebody, you will always check out what's up with them. Okay, what can make that woman feel less attracted to me, less connected to me emotionally and all that? Find out. She might have been hurt one time or the other. You might have said something that didn't go well with her. You might have rubbished her ego. You might have rubbished her personality. You might have done one thing which you don't count, and she's counting it. Or probably she expects so much from you, and she's not getting it the way it should be. She's expecting so much. There's so much expectation which are not being met. It can affect her. It can. So please, let's find a balance and keep the spark of sex and intimacy alive in our marriage. A lot of us are guilty of this. Yes, we are all guilty of it. But does that stop us from talking about it? No, we know what is right. So let's talk about it. Let's deal with it. And as we try to find a common ground to deal with this, please ensure that ensure that you are happy. Yoruba used to say something, I don't know how to go about the proverb. Oriwulo maraya, please. I don't know how to go about it. I don't know if I'm right. But please, 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 please. Let's work on each other. You can work on yourself. You can engage a therapy. You can, you can be individual. You can be with your partner. Yes, I've done sexual therapy before. I've gone for the therapy, and it's okay. It's nothing to be ashamed of. Yes, it's nothing. So please find help. Get medical help if it has to do with medical. Seek therapy if it has to do with you don't even understand what is happening. There's so many professional therapists out there. So on this, let us just bring it. I think my 30 minutes is all round up. I try to rush, but it's okay. And you know what? Next month, the month of September, is a special month to be here. It's my birthday. Yeah. It's going to be my birthday in September. And because it's going to be my birthday, Lars is going, Yeye Lars, or Lars as you may like to call me. We're going on Real Time Talk with Lars platform. We're sponsoring, we are sponsoring 10 women. We have limited slots. Some people, of course, have been picked already. So we have limited slot right now. Kindly send your, of course, we are sponsoring 10 women to empower them, for them to be an employer of labor, and also to have a good means of income, to reduce the stress in their marriage, to make them have something doing, to get them add value to themselves and even help others. So 10 slots. Some have been picked up already. So kindly send an email. If you have a proposal, please forward it to rttwithlars@gmail.com. Somebody will pick it up from there. I don't want to be partial, so I'm not going to get myself so involved in it like that, but I trust the people who are going to do that to do the best of their judgment, and they will do the needful. So until next month, when I come your way in the month of September, I remain your girl, Lars. And don't forget, the simplest thing you can gift someone daily is smile. Just smile to someone. You already make that person's day. So don't forget to smile to someone today. And on that note, I want to say I love you. See you next month. Bye. Love you. Bye.